This is a treadmill. Unigym Burnie has a number of treadmills. These can be used for walking, you can add some incline, jogging and running. So a number of functions. Importantly, always make sure before you get on that the mat's not moving for safety. Sometimes people don't turn the treadmill off and the mat keeps moving, so that needs to be checked before you get on there. If it's safe to get on, make sure you have the hands on the handle, step on, and you can even stand on the outside barriers before you get started if you feel more comfortable with that. I'll stand on for this one. You can see also there's heart rate monitors if you wanted to monitor your heart rate. Best used for when you're walking, not really for running because there's quite a lot of movement. A couple of safety measures in place. If at any time on the treadmill you feel dizzy, unwell, feel like you need to stop, there's a red emergency stop button. If you hit that, that will stop immediately. The cross trainer also has a stop button on it and much of the other cardiovascular equipment. There's also a little clip here which you can clip onto probably your finger or maybe a part of your clothes. If you get too far away from the console, that will pull out and the machine will stop. So very important in terms of safety. Got my drink bottle here, got my towel here. So make sure you're standing firmly on there. If you prefer, outside, and if you press start, there's a countdown and the machine will move very slowly at a very slow walking pace. There's an adjust speed button here, so I'll hit that up to about 5 kilometres an hour, which will be a comfortable walking speed for me. You can notice that I've got my hands on. As you feel more comfortable, you can take your hands off. Make sure you look straight ahead. If you're going to be looking sideways, make sure your hands are on the safety arms there. And I'm getting an information readout here on time, calories and distance. If I feel that it's a little bit easy and I might like to go uphill, I can hit the elevation and that will tilt the front end of the treadmill and replicate like I'm walking uphill. So that's a good way to make it a little bit more challenging. Put that back down. If you feel like jogging or running, by the time you get to about 8 kilometres an hour, that should be a fairly steady jogging pace. So 8 kilometres an hour, got my hands on. If you feel more comfortable, bring your hands off. I'm looking straight ahead, nice and relaxed, staying close to the front console of the treadmill. Just slow that down. Back to a walk. So that's our treadmill. As I said, there's an emergency stop and there's also a red stop button which I'll hit now, and that will slow the mat steadily. Also important when you hop off the treadmill that you wait till the mat stopped. That's our treadmill.